we go. We're gonna call the meeting. It's 5:59. Okay, first thing, approval of May 19, 2020 minutes. Do I have a motion?
I'll make a motion to approve the May 19th minutes.
Second.
Any discussion? I have nothing to say. Woo! Woo, Russell! Woo! No, I went through them all the other day. You were good, Russell. You're good. All
On
right.
my last meeting.
I know, Russell. You're doing good. All right, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? All right. So approval, I see the corrected minutes. I went through them. They're both fine. Public input, we don't have, correct? Just check it off.
I don't see anybody here.
All right, you never know. New business. Okay, let's start with resolution 2020-08, approval of substantial completion fish number 025057, kitchen cabinets / counters.
This, for some reason, got lost in the shuffle because the board already approved the final. So I cannot pay her without approval of this.
But we've already approved everything, ready to go. Just need to get this so you can complete payment.
Correct.
Okay, do I have a motion?
So moved.
Okay.
Second?
Second.
Who
Any
second?
discussion?
Me, Debbie.
Okay.
Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Motion carries. Okay, next one. Resolution 2020-09, Executive Director's Contract revised. All right.
You want the story?
Go get him, Monique. Go get him.
Go ahead.
She called, Lisa Taylor called and said, Monique, this thing still isn't right. I started to argue with her and I said, listen, it's 4 years. I've had no approved DHED contract. What do you want? So what she wanted is to delete the provision in the rider regarding the DHCD termination, which the board had agreed to remove it. They feel that the regulation is specific in the contract that I read it again about 5 times. I don't have a problem with it. DHCD has the right, does not have the right to technically terminate the executive director, but they can recommend in instances of, for instance, stealing money or putting the tenants at risk, that they can recommend to the board that I be terminated. So I don't have a problem. For some reason, I know why now that I did it, but the board approved salary was missing on the worksheet. The worksheet does not work properly when you plug in the numbers. So I had to kind of fudge it to get it to work. The third item is that I checked the wrong box on the cover sheet originally. I actually checked in part 10 benefits. We had the first and second box checked. She said only the second box needs to be checked because the last time the personnel policy was approved was prior to her. So it was probably over 10 years ago. When I submitted it to DHCD for approval, they never approved it. It just sat on the back burner. So that's why we can't check number 1. And then they wanted clarification on the provision in the rider regarding my vacation time. So I just expanded on it. It just says that I have to take all my vacation time except 1 week by the end of the fiscal year. So that is all I changed.
Okay, do I have a motion?
Deb, you're muted.
But
There
you
you go.
see my lips
I
moving?
could see your lips moving.
So do I have a motion? Was that you?
I'm going to make the motion to approve resolution 2020-09, the executive director contract revised.
Okay, do I have a second?
Second.
Second.
Any discussion? All those in favor? Aye.
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 Motion carries.
I will need all members to stop by the office to sign. All members have to sign the first resolution. The second one, I only need Linda. No, sorry, I need everybody because you all have to sign that back page. Forgot. I also need Russell again as a witness. Thank you.
Of course.
Okay, let's move on to treasurer's report. All right, so we have the revolving fund, the house choice voucher, payroll, and sundry. Anybody has any questions, just ask. All right,
Mr. Hall, just an FYI, the only large payment this month was for group insurance.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
how are things going at Depot and Rentham Manor?
Everything's pretty quiet. We, over the last week, started to try and address some issues that we've been waiting to address. Some of the tenants are not happy. DHCD has notified us that the only items allowed on a porch are nothing.
Not
So,
even here?
nothing. However, I have decided that they can have 2 chairs and a table, preferably something that folds up so they can push it up against the wall, but they can have nothing else. They can't have plants, they can't have flags, no storage containers. They're not even supposed to have scooters out there, but there's no room in most of these apartments to put a scooter.
What about the hallways? Are they too small too?
Yeah, nothing can be in the hallway. The hallway's smaller than the deck. We've kind of, I think we're coming to a point with the common area hallways where they've all listened to us. They don't really put anything there anymore. Excuse me 1 second. Sorry, tenant. Other than that, everybody's pretty healthy. We've had no more cases of COVID. We unfortunately have had some deaths, but not related. We're still working to get them food once a week at both places now. And
The
that
van's
hopefully.
still not going, right? The
What's
van,
that?
the van is
No,
still-
but once the van starts going to the grocery store, which hopefully will be, we're hoping next 2 weeks, that the food stuff will stop. Trying to think of some complaints that have been coming in.
Can I ask you, where were these trees taken down? A rotten maple and a rotten cherry?
Yeah, the maple trees were at Rentham Manor, more towards the Elbow Street side of the property. We didn't know they were rotted till they cut them.
Okay.
But one of them was leaning, so I really needed to get it out of there. The cherry
Was there more
tree,
than one?
yeah, there were 3 of them.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if you remember a few years back, one of those trees towards that side actually fell on the building. So I'm kind of leery about trees over there.
And where was the cherry tree?
The cherry tree was at Depot Court in front of Building 60. A branch was trimmed, and when they trimmed it, they realized the inside was rotted. So they had the tree guy come and look at it, and when they cut the tree down, the entire inside of the stump was rotted. There was maybe an inch of wood. So it was very dangerous. They were upset with us. It is a pretty tree, but It is what it is. I have to keep them safe above beauty.
Mhm.
Oh. If we're at the Richards items, I did finally, I looked at the question you had asked me about that abbreviation.
Yeah,
It's, when I looked at it again and I went, oh, I know what that is. It's operating reserve, which is our money that we put aside. And it is for the new fire alarm fish job that we have coming up.
okay.
We have to save a certain amount of money out of our budget to help pay for it.
Okay. Is that other part-time girl, she working?
She
just
is
looking at
working.
payroll. She's not on. I think Maya, is the other young lady working?
Yes.
Oh, there she is, Heidi.
Okay, Heidi.
I see her now.
Okay.
Anybody have any questions or anything? Oh, WB Mason is down.
Yeah.
Okay. Anybody have any questions? I can move on. All right.
I'm good.
Okay, executive director's report. Or the accountant's reports afterwards. Okay, executive director's report. Let's start with the tenant accounts receivable report. Yeah. How are we doing on that?
The tenant accounts receivable is staying fairly even. Unfortunately, I had a lady, I actually won't even show up in here, I don't think. 7. It has gone up a little bit, but I did have people pay, so I think next month you'll see a decrease. And next month we'll also vote on removing the tenants who have vacated that owe money. During they're doing it every 2 weeks now, DHCD meeting, we are not going to be allowed to even discuss opening up the office or the maintenance staff entering units until at least phase 4. And today I found out there may be a phase 5. So it may be phase 5 at this point. We don't know yet. I believe we have another meeting. Maybe Wednesday. They keep changing it. It's supposed to be every Wednesday, but I think they're leaving it every other now. There's not much really to talk about.
Are you supposed to be it's all right for you to be in the office, but just not visitors to come in?
It's right. It's supposed to be 33% capacity, but it's difficult to split people in thirds. However, it works out because I'm here every day. The 17-hour person is here 3 days a week, and the 10-hour person is here 2 days a week. So they're never together. And I actually put lines on the floor. We actually distance ourselves in here. If we're near each other, we wear a mask. We really only allow the residents to come into the office, but they have to have a mask on, and they know that. They were all given 15 KN95 masks from the state, so all of that's been taken care of.
And how's maintenance doing? Are they all right?
Yeah, everybody's all right. We had a little scare last week. Jacob didn't feel good, so he wanted to take his temperature. It was only allergies.
Okay.
Do
So are
residents
they
have to
gonna
make
go
an
in the
appointment
tenant
to come in?
department? Go
Oh,
ahead.
sorry.
No,
The
the residents don't have to make an appointment.
And are the maintenance people only going in there if there's like an emergency? And somebody-
Correct.
And that's it?
Yeah. And believe it or not, there's been quite a few emergencies.
And did we get, you were having that group come to, was it paint? That group?
Yeah, that will probably not be
Okay, they didn't come yet.
for a while. Yeah,
Okay.
because those were prisoners, and the prison system actually got hit hard
Mhm.
with COVID.
Okay. All right.
The other one, you asked me about committees, if other housing authorities
yeah,
do
yeah,
any
yeah.
kind of committees. Most of the poll do executive director search committees, also a bylaw revision committee, executive director search committee. Let's see, I think that was, and an executive director evaluation committee.
So there's nothing with the tenants and issues and problems?
No.
Okay.
I don't know if you received it, but there was a notice on Monday that there are some webinar trainings. If anyone was interested, I will bring that up with the new members. I also provided a worksheet with our electric and the solar comparison.
Yeah, I saw that.
Pretty good.
Mhm. They're
Really
Really
good.
good.
Yeah. It's amazing what you get when you actually put numbers on paper.
And it actually works, the formula.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Employee, okay, time report, how we doing? How are you doing on your days?
On my day,
You carried over your 3, right? So you're
yeah,
all
I only carried over a week with the extra 3 days.
Good.
And I've been taking time off here and there because this is obviously very stressful.
Mhm.
I have a couple of appointments coming up for medical. Finally, you can get into the doctor's office.
Okay. Anybody have any questions?
Nope.
Okay, I'll go on to the accountant's report. Is that where I am? Wait a minute. Executive director's report. Oh, I just want to look at your report, what you've done, submitted, your vacancies and stuff. I'm just looking quick.
Sure.
Name, Blaze, rental. The annual reexaminations, those you're doing, do you do them do they make an appointment to come in? Are you doing it virtually? How, are you face to face with these people?
We're not doing it this year. The
Oh, okay.
DHCD allowed us to skip this year.
Oh, okay. 'Cause it
Unless
said-
you were,
it said Schedule 5 annual, so I didn't know.
that's probably under,
Housing choice vouchers. is
yeah,
what it
that's
was.
section 8.
Okay.
I did actually do one annual. The tenants can request to have their paperwork looked at. And I did have a tenant who said that he had a lot of medical and we processed that.
Okay. So right now, you're not going into the apartments to do, what do you call that, to certify the
No, it's inspections.
inspections? Thank
Yeah.
you.
Nope.
Gotcha. Okay. Any questions, anybody? All right, accountant's report. There we go. Anything we should note?
No, it's fairly new time frame, so not too much has been going on.
April to April, 1 month. So with credit, so with payments.
Excuse me.
That's all right.
Bless you.
Thanks.
Bless you. Was that a sneeze?
It was
I
a
didn't know what that
combination sneeze and yawn.
Mhm.
Oh. All right, anybody have any questions on the accountant's report?
No,
All set? All right, any other business that may legally come before the board? Joseph, we're going to miss you, and
I was just
thank
gonna
you
say
for your
that.
service.
Thank you very much. I'm gonna miss seeing you guys every month.
thank you, Joe, for everything.
Thanks,
Big
Joe.
help. We're gonna miss you.
All right. So, next meeting is July 14th, at Rentham Manor, virtually.
Is it
Okay, like a
definitely again
motion?
virtual?
I don't think that we're gonna be allowed to do a meeting right away. They are recommending, virtual meetings or outside.
You can
Mm.
go on the picnic tables.
Well, you have to be 6
Cigarette.
feet apart and it still has to be recorded and kind of a little crazy.
I have no problem doing the Zoom thing. I think we get a lot done and nothing's been really made that we have to be in there.
Right.
Right,
At least for now, right?
Right, yeah.
right.
All right. So do I have a motion to adjourn the meeting?
Motion to adjourn.
Oh, for the last time,
Oh,
Joe.
Oh, that's so sad.
I'll second that.
All right. Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Bye, Joe. I hope to see you
Bye, Joe.
around.
I will see you around. Thank you.
Thank you.
You're staying on the school committee for Blackstone, right, for BBT?
Yes.
For now? Good, good.
And
All right.
don't worry, I know I'll see you because I've seen your Google Classroom stuff coming across from.
Uh-huh. Okay. Take care, Joe.
Take care. Thank you.
All right. Everybody else all set? Monique?
I'm all set. Yes.
Okay. But you're in the office. We have to come sign that stuff. You're there for the rest of the week?
Correct.
I just want to make sure, because I didn't know if you popped down to Depot at all, or if you're staying.
No, I haven't been going, only because they can't come in the office, so I didn't see the point in it, but I will start going, I think, in the next couple of weeks. We're gonna decide, they'll still have to come in with a mask, same thing, but.
Okay. All right. I'll be in to sign that hopefully tomorrow or Thursday.
Okay,
All right, guys. Good night,
Thank you.
everybody.
Bye.
Bye.